Hello, this is Lisa from Happy Stamp, and today we are going to be making this really pretty, I think very elegant Christmas card. We are using the Snowflake Sentiment stamp set, and this is from the main catalog. And then we're using the new color Merry Merlot. So it's like a really deep burgundy. All right, let's go ahead and get started. This month's host code is 7QM34G3K. Everybody that orders from me this month is going to get a packet of, let's see, it's going to be a new packet. But everybody that orders from me this month is going to get a packet of our rhinestone basic jewels. I thought I'd do this this month because everybody's going to be starting making their Christmas cards. So this is going to be a good piece of bling to put on your Christmas cards, and they are so sparkly. You can color them with our blends. I love these. All right, so everybody that places an order this month is going to get a packet of those rhinestones. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing that you're going to need a piece of Whisper White, and this is the thick Whisper White, and this is 8.5 by 5.5, and I am going to score this with my, with my Simply Scored at 4 1/4. Okay. And then this can get folded in half. Fold this in half and then take my bone folder and make sure that it is creased well so that it lays flat. All right. Next thing I need is a piece of Merry Merlot, and this measures 4 by 5 1/4. I'm going to take our cable knit embossing folder, and this is one of the thick embossing folders, and I'm going to put it in here this way. And I want to make sure that it is straight, so I'm going to line it up with one of the lines of the folder. This one is, I'm going to bring in my Big Shot. This is one of the ones that only needs one embossing, or one plate. So I'm going to bring in my Big Shot platform, put my folder down, and I want to make sure that the crease or the fold is going into the machine. I just heard that it's less stress on your embossing folder like that so that they don't crack. And then one cutting plate, and then we're going to run that through. All right. And then when you take that out, look at all of the wonderful depth that you get from this embossing folder. Isn't it awesome? All right, now I have heard from some people, I have not had it on any of mine, but if you get cracking on your embossing folder, just spritz it with a very light spritz of water, and it loosens the fibers a little bit to go through the Big Shot, and it doesn't give any cracking from the folder. I haven't had any problem with mine, with my Big Shot, but every Big Shot is different, so you never know. All right, so this can go ahead and get adhered to the front of your card. And I'm using the wet glue because that gets down in all the crevices of the paper. And this is going to go right in the middle here. It also gives you a few minutes, a few seconds, not a few minutes, a few seconds of wiggle room in case you need to move around your paper. All right, there we go. All right, you're also going to need I'm going to get all of my Big Shot cutting out of the way. You're going to need a piece, just a scrap of Early Espresso. And then I have a couple scraps of, this is Mossy Meadow. I'm so glad they brought back that color. I love this color. And then we're also going to need a piece of the gold foil. You're going to need a scrap of Whisper White. So let me bring out my scrap bin here. And let's see if I can find a big enough scrap. I think I got one right here of Whisper White. This is just the regular Whisper White. All right, let me do my stamping real quick, and then we can get my Big Shot work out of the way. I'm going to need, I forgot my ink here. I need our Mary Merlot ink, and don't forget this is in the Neutrals collection. Okay, and then I'm going to use the sentiment that says wrapped in the warmth of Christmas. And we'll ink that up real good. All right, good. Get that out of the way so I don't get it in my hands. And then I'm also going to be using 2 of the layering ovals. So the one that just fits around here, and then this one is going to be for the gold foil. All right, let's bring my Big Shot back in here. I'm gonna bring in my magnetic platform this time. And we're gonna need both of our plates. So we'll take our sentiment, and I'm going to take this and just rip that off. And this will be centered here. All right, and then I'm just going to take my Early Espresso here, and I'm going to take the Pretty Pines framelits, and I'm using the sprigs here for the pine leaves, and then for the pine cone I'm using this one right here. So I need one of those, and I think I'm going to cut this out just the size I need so I can fit as much on the Big Shot as I can, because I'm going to have to make a couple of passes for the pine needles here. So I'll put the big one on this one, and then the small one on that one, and then I'm going to run this through, and I'm going to cut a couple more of the pine needles. And then I'm also going to have to cut a oval with my gold foil. All right, so there's that one. And this one. All right. I should have probably, oh, I ripped it. All right, so I know I'm only going to need about half of this one. So just going to run that back through to make sure that it cut the rest of it good. All right, now that should be better. There we go. That's better. And let me get my paper piercing tool here, and we will. And you could also use your Big Shot die brush. That works real well to get this out. That one. I got that one right into the this one out here. Alright. I got a couple of pieces on here I'll get out. And then I'm going to take this other piece right here with the smaller one. And I will run that one through. Oh, I should have put my, oh well. I should have put my gold foil on there. Just gently peel that off. Alright. Then we will take my gold foil with the larger of the framelits. And let's put that on there. And I do believe that that is it for my big shot. Okay. Alright, here we go. Alright, so here is this. Let's get this out of here. It's another one that I could have run through a second, just a second pass to get all of the little pieces out of here. But we're only going to be seeing the bottom half of it, or maybe the top half, so let's get the rest of these out of here. All right. And you could certainly use the precision platform with this one also. There we go. One more. All right, there we go. Then let's get a piece of our gingham ribbon here. That's just going to be a little strip right here. I don't remember. Let's see. So about 6 inches should be good. You're not going to need quite that much, but then that gives you a little room to cut it off. And it'll just be folded in half like this. All right, okay, so we will take this and we're going to get this over here so that it doesn't get lost. And we're going to cut this in half as soon as I find out what I did with my scissors. Here they are. Because I'm going to need four pieces here. So I'll use that one down here. I don't need quite that much.
Are you done, Mom?
No, I'm not.
Can I come, Mom?
No.
Can I take the left, Mom?
Go back in the other room, please.
Oh, you still have it, Mom.
Little munchkin. All right. So let's take a look at this here. This is going to go right about here. I'm going to put some, you can use your snail, but I like my fast fuse. So I will just put some fast fuse on the back of this. And I'm going to put my little pine cone over here, down here. And then I'm going to take one of these and put it about right there. Oops. Make sure that that sticks. And I will take my other one and let's put that one about there. And then this one, just put that one here, and I'm going to cut let's see. I'm going to cut that one right there. And then that one can go over here, just like that. And then we will, let's put a little more adhesive on these parts that don't have any, just to keep it secure. And then that's going to go on top of our gold foil piece. Just like that. And I got a little bit of glue down there. There we go. Perfect. All right, then we will take our piece of ribbon here, and I'm just going to fold it in half. I'm going to take just a regular piece of tape, just a regular piece of Scotch tape, and I'm going to adhere that to the back of this. Take my ribbon scissors, and I'm just going to cut off the bottoms here. All right. Get that stuff out of there. Then I will take a couple of the regular sized dimensionals, and actually I have a piece right here that fits over the back from the edges of my dimensionals, because I use all of my dimensionals that I can, and that can go on the front of your card. I think that there's a little too much up here for me. Let me see if I can get that off. Not for sure if I'm going to be able to or not. Yep. Just going to bring it down just a hair. Yes, I like that much better. All right, put that back on there. And I think since I took that off and I lost some of the sticky, I'm just going to add one here and one there. Thought I'd do a Christmas card today instead of a Halloween card. We'll continue with my series probably tomorrow. All right, so there's that. And I just thought, when I first made this card, we did not have the anything from the holiday catalog. And what I'm thinking is now what would be pretty is after you emboss this, if you take some of your whatever color shimmer you want, this is the Frost white shimmer in a little bit of alcohol, and if you spritz that after you ran it through your embossing folder, and that would give it a little more sparkle, that would be really pretty. I might have to make another one just to do that. Should have thought about that beforehand. Okay, so then for the inside of the card, I'm just going to take another one of these sentiment. I think I'll take, let's see, we put wrapped in the warmth of Christmas. So let's do Merry Christmas from our family to yours on the inside. Take another piece or another Mary Merlot here. And that's going to go right in the middle. And I'm going to hold it just for a few seconds. Just there we go. Just to make sure we get a good image. And so, wrapped in the warmth of Christmas, Merry Christmas from our family to yours. I think this would be an awesome card to mass produce. So you could make a whole bunch of these and it wouldn't take you no time at all. All right, so all the supplies can be purchased through my online store at www.happystamp.stampinup.net. Here is my October host code. Anybody that places an order with me will receive a packet of our beautiful rhinestones. And thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.